Yep.
Okay.
Like you said.
What's that? Hello?
What's up?
Did Ryan say something there?
I heard a dog barking, so
Oh.
I said what he said.
Oh, okay. I thought you said just a sec. Okay. And the last thing, Ool, you see as you get too far away to sort of view things through your imp is Karis is down. He's pumped full of arrows, and Arik looks horribly bloodied, and he is clutching one of his arms that looks to be sort of flailing uselessly. And he gets down on his knees and he sends up a silent prayer, and the entire clearing that you are in is engulfed in a sacred flame of some kind.
Oh man!
And that's the last
What color
thing.
is it?
White.
Oh man.
He
So
called him the
Zazach
Hammer of
Jr.
Dawn.
didn't make it out.
And from where you guys are, you also see this this sort of bright flash of light in the distance. All right, and you're on the road to Lubeck. That's the name of this campaign.
Woohoo!
Right,
I
what
like
do
it.
you guys want to do to pass the time?
I want to give out a
I'm gonna look.
a toast to the people who just saved us.
Okay. Braun reaches under one of the boards in the cart and pulls up a little flask, and he passes it around.
Were we toasted?
The two people who just sacrificed themselves. All right. Well, anything you guys want to do on the road?
Does Braun pour one out for those guys?
He does. Yep. After everybody's had a nip, he pours one out for each of them.
Did we pass the tree that Ryan planted?
No, that was to the south where Arik
It's kind of down in there.
had came from.
Oh.
As we're rolling up there, I'm gonna pull one of the papers out of my my messenger bag.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fold it up like a coin.
Okay.
And I'm gonna flip it to Vincent.
Okay.
And it's gonna be the contract for his life.
Nice.
And we'll be like, good work out there, buddy.
Hooray!
Just in the same way that he flipped coins to me, just the same
Sort of
degrading
glowing.
way.
Gotcha.
Oh man. I'm
Right.
gonna look at it and then look back and then look at it again. Like I can't even believe it.
Do you want to get
Where
a
did
better look at it this time?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm just in awe.
You read it over, and it looks like Vincent's not quite out of the clear. So your debt seems to have been transferred to this sort of legal entity, maybe shell corporation, that Mickham had set up. The sort of charter for which is on someone's possession. Somebody took it. Right?
Mm.
Did Fedorov take it?
Fedorov
Yeah.
has it, yeah.
Okay.
The venture pending 4098.
Yep. And then the sort of signatory list at the bottom is ripped off. All right. So you guys have an otherwise uneventful road to Lubeck, and you roll into the city. Again, forgive me for the incomplete map.
Ugh. It's so terrible.
OMG, uninstall Roll20 pulls.
Is this a map for ants? Look how small I am.
It's true. Your token. Did I draw that? Your tokens are not actual size either. It's just kind of a general indication of where you are in the city, because Roll20 has a pretty hard limit on map sizes, and yeah, it would have been like a 200 megabyte file.
Damn.
So, you guys are all in the cart. You all roll up to the front gate, and you can see the front gate to Lubeck is sort of a massive stone gate set directly into the wall. Two doors have swung out, and maybe they're ornate. You're not entirely sure, or just ornamental. You're not entirely sure, but it looks like two statues are holding the doors back from behind. Two very large statues, probably 60 feet tall.
What are they statues of?
Just humans. Sort of noble-looking knights with a strain on their face, like they have to poop. There are also two less elegant-looking wooden guard towers, and from when you approach the city, you could actually see guard towers of similar height populated the wall line of the city. As you roll up, Bron says, "You better let me do the talking if you haven't been here before." And you take your position in the queue of carts waiting to get in, and when it's finally your turn, and by now, dawn has broke. The guard working the gate, or the customs analog, just doesn't even look up and says, "Papers, please. Papers, please."
Among the papers I have in my messenger bag.
Was that the messenger bag that you found in the caravan, right?
No, it was my messenger bag, but there was a folder I found that I shoved in there.
Yeah,
It had
in there was the
Vincent's will that had Vincent.
Actually, I think
binder of scribbles and the venture pending.
I think Vincent actually has it on him from a long time ago. The list of things.
Oh yeah, from back when we entered the fort.
Yep. Yeah, you have like your inventory.
I forgot about that. Yes, I offer up the papers.
Okay. Without even looking at them, he takes them, stamps them, and hands them back. He says, "Enjoy your stay." And
It's like the border in Noonan.
Yeah,
circa
yeah, they
1996.
Don't even care. Whatever. Welcome to Lubeck. And when you do, as you guys enter, you see sort of engraved on the top of the arch of the doorway. So you have to strain your necks up to look. Is a phrase that says, "The sun never sets on the Lubeck market." And as you roll in, you see a veritable field of stalls and booths. It's absolutely crowded. You estimate there's got to be at least 1,000 vendors here. Of all
What's
all shapes and sizes and colors.
The crest? Is it like made of stone or iron? What's it made out of?
There is no crest. It's just words kind of etched into the top of the doorway, or like the frame of the doorway.
Or just a doorway to like a specific building, or
No, through the gates that you pass through, the main city gates.
Okay. The gates are wooden.
No,
They were stone.
they're stone,
Okay.
and
I was just making sure.
Okay. They look to be built
Making
directly into or out of the wall.
All right.
When you do, when you get there, you actually see your good friends Bango and Bongo sort of huddling around the edge of these stalls. They haven't noticed you, but they seem to be talking to some similarly dressed cultists. And Braun sort of ushers you all off the cart and gestures to the 3 large buildings to the north of you, and says, "That's the town watch offices. That's who's going to be buying our weapons today. Why don't you guys spend some time in the city while I offload these goods? Go spend some coin or something."
Before he pushes me off, I'm gonna like kind of grab his sleeve
Okay.
and look at him, and then look at those assholes and be like, "They need to die, right?"
He says, kind of smiles at you and says, "I'm not a creative man, and I feel like the city guard would frown on outright murder. But you're a creative group, and I'm sure you can think of something."
I'm gonna give him a wink and a nod, and continue on my way.
Okay. All right. What do you guys want to do?
Let's go get a drink.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we gotta go find a inn, have a beer.
Okay.
And with that,
All right. Where do you guys want to look? Welcome to the city.
Shit.
I'm gonna look about for the nearest inn-like sign. Maybe
Okay.
one that says like Lubeck Blue Ribbon.
Okay. Where do you want to look? This whole area is nothing but like stalls. There's the only constructed buildings are guard towers. You can see right here, here, and so on. There are portcullises built into interior city walls that seem to divide the city into districts, and each one is flanked by 2 guard towers.
All right, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so I can find my dude. I'm gonna.
Are there any signposts?
Yes. The only signposts, the only signposts that you can find or that stand out, point out the directions to get to the District of Residence in Good Standing, and the Dauphiné Wind, the Old Hold, Maker's Bay, and Kindle. And the Guild Trade Center.
I'm gonna just kind of walk about into this whole atmosphere of shit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of look around for the first person that catches my eye.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
I'm not trying to steal anything.
I know you're not. Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
People are trying to steal from you.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Got a messenger bag full of shit.
You don't realize it until a couple minutes after. But what do you have for money on you? You have to have
Nothing.
some form of gold.
I don't have any. I have literally nothing.
You should have started with something.
I mean, maybe I did,
Okay.
but I mean, I have written down the pieces of gold that Vincent flipped me,
Okay. Yeah, you should probably record
but
those.
I don't have written down.
as the currency. So you feel like the pouch that you had those coins in has been stolen.
All right, I'm with that. Do I catch anyone's eye as I'm walking down these streets?
You catch a lot of people's eye. They all seem to be wanting to sell you something.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna kind of the first person I kind of meet their eyesight.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at them, and I'm gonna just kind of like give them a straight shot and be like, "Where can an outsider get a drink here?"
He sort of waves his hands at you like he doesn't speak your language. And then he